Welcome back to Channel Nation of Glory. Today, we bring you the story of a boy who was told he wasn't good enough. A boy who grew up in poverty, who cried himself to sleep because his family couldn't afford much yet dreamed of conquering the world with nothing but a football at his feet. This isn't just a story about goals, trophies, or fame. It's a story about obsession, sacrifice, and belief. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who turned pain into power and made the impossible possible. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in a small island called Madeira, Portugal. He was the youngest of 4 children in a working-class family. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a gardener and part-time kit man at a local football club. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked long hours as a cook and cleaning lady, trying to keep the family afloat. Life was tough. Their house was tiny, the roof leaked when it rained, and there were days when food wasn't enough for everyone. But what the family lacked in wealth, they made up for in love and resilience. From a young age, Cristiano had one obsession: football. He would play barefoot on the streets, using anything he could find as a ball. His mother used to say he would cry if he didn't play. Football wasn't just a game for him, it was his escape, his hope, his destiny. At 8 years old, Ronaldo joined his first football club, Anderinho, the same club where his father worked. His talent was obvious from the beginning. Coaches saw something rare in him: a fire, a hunger, a drive that couldn't be taught. But talent alone wasn't enough. At 12 years old, Cristiano left Madeira to join Sporting Lisbon's academy. It was the biggest decision of his young life, leaving his family, his home, his island to chase a dream in the mainland. He cried every night, missing his mother and siblings. But deep down, he knew this was his chance. At the academy, he trained harder than anyone else. While other kids went out to relax, Cristiano stayed behind, running, sprinting, perfecting every movement. He wasn't the strongest or tallest, but his work ethic made him unstoppable. But even then, life tested him. At just 15 years old, doctors discovered that Ronaldo had a racing heart, a condition that could have ended his football career before it even started. When the doctors told him he might never play again, he was shattered. But he refused to give up. He underwent a laser surgery, a risky procedure that could fix his heart or end everything. A few days later, while most would still be recovering, Ronaldo returned to training. He didn't want sympathy, he wanted greatness. And greatness came calling. At 16, he made his debut for Sporting Lisbon's first team. The moment he stepped onto the field, everyone noticed. His pace, his technique, his hunger, he played like a man possessed. Scouts from all over Europe began to whisper about the young boy from Portugal. Then came the day that changed everything. In 2003, Sporting Lisbon played a friendly match against Manchester United. Ronaldo was electric that night, dancing past defenders, humiliating them with his speed and skill. Even the Manchester United players begged their manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, to sign him immediately. A few weeks later, Manchester United signed Cristiano Ronaldo for £12.24 million, a record for a teenager at the time. The boy from Madeira was now on the biggest stage in the world. But it wasn't easy. In England, the media mocked him for being flashy. Teammates were frustrated with his tricks. He was young, emotional, and far from home. But once again, he used the criticism as fuel. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo transformed not just as a footballer, but as a man. Ferguson became like a father figure to him. He taught him discipline, humility, and the true meaning of hard work. And Ronaldo repaid that faith with goals. He trained longer, ran faster, and lifted heavier than anyone else. His obsession wasn't just to be good, it was to be the best. By 2008, Cristiano Ronaldo had conquered England. He won the Premier League, the Champions League, and his first Ballon d'Or. The world now knew a star had been born. But deep inside, Ronaldo wanted more. He wanted to test himself at the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid. In 2009, he made the move for a world record fee of £80 million. The pressure was enormous. Fans expected miracles. And Cristiano delivered. In his very first season, he scored 33 goals. Then 40. Then 60. The numbers became unreal, like something out of a video game. His rivalry with Lionel Messi defined an entire generation. Every week, the world would debate who is better. Messi or Ronaldo? But for Cristiano, the competition wasn't with Messi, it was with himself. Every morning, he woke up with one goal: to be better than he was yesterday. Behind the fame and money, there was still that boy from Madeira training in the rain, crying when he lost, never satisfied with success. At Real Madrid, he won everything: Champions Leagues, La Liga titles, Golden Boots, Ballon d'Ors. But his most emotional moments came not from victory but from pain. In 2016, during the UEFA Euro final, Portugal faced France. It was Ronaldo's dream to win a trophy for his country. But fate had other plans. Just minutes into the game, he was injured. Tears filled his eyes as he was carried off the pitch. Most players would have given up. But not Cristiano. He stood on the sidelines, shouting, motivating, coaching almost like a second manager. And when Portugal lifted the trophy that night, Ronaldo cried again, but this time, out of joy. He had done it for his country. That moment defined him more than any goal ever could. A few years later, he returned to Manchester United, the club that made him a superstar. The world watched as he scored twice on his second debut, proving that age was just a number. Then, when everyone thought his career was winding down, he shocked the world again, signing with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Critics said it was over. They said he was chasing money. But Cristiano knew his purpose: to build something bigger than himself. He became the face of a new football era, inspiring millions across the Middle East to dream big. Through it all, Ronaldo has remained relentless, a symbol of perfection, discipline, and belief. Off the pitch, he's a devoted father, a philanthropist, and an inspiration. He's donated millions to hospitals, supported children in need, and never forgot where he came from. Every scar, every tear, every victory, they all tell the same story: a boy who refused to give up. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't just a football player. He's a mindset. A movement. Proof that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. He once said, "Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable." And he meant it. Every time someone doubted him, he turned that doubt into fuel. He's broken records, inspired generations, and shown that limits exist only for those who accept them. From Madeira's narrow streets to the world's grandest stadiums, his journey is a living example of resilience, faith, and unshakable belief. And even now, as his career enters its final chapters, Cristiano Ronaldo remains the embodiment of greatness. Not because he scored the most goals, but because he never stopped believing in himself when the world stopped believing in him. He didn't just change football, he changed what it means to dream. Because dreams, no matter how impossible they seem, can come true if you have the courage to chase them like Ronaldo did. Thank you for watching this inspiring journey on Channel Nation of Glory. If you believe hard work and passion can conquer anything, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because every story we tell is a reminder that greatness begins with belief.